Thurston County does not appear to have a top yet in the median home prices, right at $500,000 for a median home, up 20% from this time last year. In all of the counties have gone up significantly since last March 2021. Very strong increases in Grace Harbor and in Mason counties. Mason, because it is close to Thurston, getting a lot of activity. You can see it's quite a bit less in terms of the median price. And then Grace Harbor just had a lot of more inexpensive homes, and so people are moving out there and driving those prices up. But you can still see it's quite a bit lower at $276,000 than Thurston. So we're starting to see the seasonal trends here. Prices moving up. We saw that happen last March also. That's when things started to pick up. But the good news is the new listings are also starting to come up again, following seasonal trends, and not that much different than last year. Just 3% more homes this year than in 2021, and Mason's 5%. Lewis has a few more at 9%, and so seeing that tick up, but that also the pending sales are following the same pattern, so we're not really seeing that many more homes for sale. Just you can see it's kind of holding steady down here, and so as we're seeing as they come to market, they're pretty much selling. If it's a nice home, livable home, at priced right. The price per square feet, interestingly, has jumped up. What this tells me is that there's a lot of activity for homes in the smaller square footage, or the smaller square footage homes are being bid up, driving the price per square foot up, because those are the homes that are still affordable for most people there. I also like to look at the sales price in comparison to the original list price to see how competitive the market is getting. And we see in Thurston County already we're at 4.1% above the original list price for homes selling. It's a little bit above what it was in 2021 at this time, almost a whole percent at 0.7%. The other counties, not quite so much difference. They're pretty much selling for what they're listed for, and so not as much competition there. But Thurston still very strong. So we still see for the month of March, Thurston is taking off. Very strong market still in Thurston County, and the other counties looks like maybe tapering off as far as the median prices. We're starting to see some topping here. Mason and Lewis not really liking to go above the $350,000 mark, and Grace Harbor is finding pressure as it approaches the $300,000 median price. But Thurston at $500,000 and still appears to be headed upward, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Because interest rates are such a concern right now and will be impacting buyers' ability to afford the homes that they want, I wanted to do a little exercise here. Well, first I want to show where the 30-year interest rate is, and we see it's at 4.72. Now, earlier this year, I was reported that we expected them to get up to around 4, maybe a little bit over 4 by the end of the year, but they've already jumped well past 4% at this time. And Hopefully they'll come back down. Maybe it's just kind of a little bit of a panic jump, but we'll have to monitor that and see. We do know that the Feds are planning more rate hikes, so this is a bit concerning at this point in time. But I just want to also show you the impact of these rate increases. So let's say you a median price of a Thurston County home of $500,000, 20% down. So your loan's actually going to be $400,000, 30-year term, and 7.75% interest rate. So your monthly payment is going to be $2,086.59. Now, just moving this up by 0.25 to, let's go to 5% interest. And if we recalculate that, it's going to go to $2,147.29. So $60. It'll make a difference of $60. A 2.5% increase in your interest rate will make a difference of $60 on a $400,000 mortgage. So if you haven't talked with your lender recently, you'll want to check in and see these current interest rates, how they're impacting your ability to buy a home and what price range you may be in now. And if you need a recommendation for a good lender, just let me know, and we'll see you in May.